Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky by Nature. So I don't know how many of you watched the last Twitch session that Jat and Jesse did on the lore of Ark, but I will go over a little bit and I'm going to dive into the lore and theories that we have on Ark. They basically answered some questions but without really answering those questions because they didn't want to ruin the story for us. They did, however, confirm and explain some things that are on the game already. So for instance, Helena, Rockwell, and all the other different people from different timelines that are brought into the arcs are not clones. They are the real people that were taken from their timelines and brought here to the arcs. And that is why they remember being somewhere else and now they are on the island. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I suggest you read the notes throughout the island. And here I thought people were crazy when they said they got abducted by aliens. But at least now we know. Now we just gotta wait our turn. Anyways, as I said on my last video, Ark Survival Alien Codes Decoded. At the end cutscene, we see ourselves ascending from the island to what I thought was scorched earth, and Jesse confirmed it and acknowledged that the obelisks were in the wrong order. And if you read the notes on scorched earth, specifically from Helena, you realize that we are following her footsteps, and Rockwell as well. We really don't know how long ago Helena and Rockwell went through, but could they have had something to do with the destruction of the aberration arc? Personally, I think Rockwell had everything to do with it. I may be wrong, but hear me out, and then let me know what you think. Alright, so looking back at Rockwell notes, we see that Rockwell is a madman. He's crazy. On Rockwell number 24 from Scorched Earth, he poisons everybody from the burning Phoenix village after they defeated the Manticore. And don't forget that he grabbed the element, or he found the element that he thought the Manticore was probably protecting. So he has this element and he has been conducting experiments as stated on Rockwell note number 26. We know that he and Helena end up going to the transporter that can take them back to the control center station as stated on Helena note number 29. On a side note, notice that the platform is in the ruins of another city south of the mountains. And don't forget that Rhea City also got flattened. The reason that these cities got destroyed, in my opinion, were because I don't think that settling down in these arcs to make a home for yourselves is part of the agenda. I think that if you get too comfortable within the arc, the overseer will destroy your city and wipe the people because they're just not worthy to keep going. And I think that people brought to these arcs were meant to keep on going, keep on ascending, because I think that we are ultimately supposed to become Homo Deus. So Helena and Rockwell go to the next arc where Rockwell continues on doing experiments with the element. Ultimately, I think he causes the destruction to the arc, which becomes aberration. Now, take a look at this image. It states, and in the deepest depths of aberration, their terrifying yet somehow familiar master awaits. Familiar? The only people that we are very familiar with that keep on ascending is Helena and Rockwell. I think that is Rockwell and what he turned into when he was doing the experiments with the element. And let's not forget that when the ark got destroyed, the atmosphere that kept everybody safe got destroyed as well, and therefore radiation got everything and everybody. So I think that the nameless are the poor people that were in the ark when Rockwell messed things up. After you go up to the tower, you see that Homo Deus are endangered and Homo sapiens have long been extinct. My theory is that the present day Homo Deus have created this system of arcs in order to keep themselves from going extinct. Let me explain. It is believed that Homo sapiens will become Homo Deus through experience and evolution. So basically, a Homo Deus is a human with abilities. We don't know what these abilities are, but they will be godlike, I would imagine. In order to make this evolution happen quicker, Homo sapiens will have to go through these ascensions because they gain a lot of experience through all these rigorous arcs that you have to survive. Not everybody will be able to make it though, and obviously only the worthy survive and go to the next arc, or phase if you will. Ultimately, I think that once we ascend to become Homo Deus, we will probably join the present day Homo Deus in Earth, which seems to be in a very bad state. It looks very different, and I would imagine that if the Homo Deus are endangered, then Earth must be an extremely dangerous place to survive. So, only time will tell. Like I said, this is just my theory, my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with it? You disagree? Let me know. I'm curious because it seems like a lot of you are correct, with your theories. And so I'm hoping that we can figure this out, but even if we don't, I'm sure it'll all come full circle once this DLC drops. But that's it for me. So until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.